Okay, so I'm getting ready to do my nails, and I'm going to start showing you, but I'm not going to sit here and film the whole thing. I'm going to start and give you a basic idea, and then I'm going to come back once I'm ready to go to the next step. So the first thing I need to do is file down, because I'm going to change the glitter. So I basically sit here and I file, and this is really hard to do on camera. So I'm basically using this manicure and pedicure pink drill. They're $10 online, eBay, Amazon sells them. You can find them anywhere. They're not the best drill in the world. This one's just about had it. I've had it for about a year and it's about shot. But for $10, I can't complain. I will eventually get a better one, but when you're on a budget, you make do with what you can afford. And trying to do this by hand would take forever. So really, all I'm going to do is sit here and file down the glitter. And I need to take it down a decent ways so I can put new glitter on. So, since it's hard to get this on camera anyway, I'll be back when I have all the glitter filed. Okay, so I'm using my nail dual forms, and I've put, if I can get the camera to focus, my black mix, and I've kind of made an almond shape. And now I'm going to do a pink tip, and I have this pink base that I've made that's kind of sparkly, and probably need just a little bit more than that. So I'm going to start with that, and then I really want that to glow too. So I'm going to add about 1/4 of a teaspoon of glow-in-the-dark glitter to that little. I'll do it over here so I don't. Put that in there. And I'm going to mix that up. Alright. Now I'm just going to get my brush. Helps if the brush is a little flatter. Got my mix. And I don't need a lot, I just need to get that down, and then I will come over with a clear coat. I just want to kind of work this up the sides. I'll just kind of make sure it gets where I want it, and it all gets dry. See? It's a little thin on this side. I'm going to add just a little bit more. You want it to come up to the top of the sidewall. That's already got a really pretty sheen. But if you look at it from the other side, you can see where you need to make sure where it's fallen down off of this sidewall. So I need to kind of use the brush and press it back where it needs to go. And you just kind of have to continue to work with it until you get the look you want. And I'll do one more and then I'll come back when they're all done. I'm just gonna get the brush wet and pick up a bead. Well, a bigger bead would help. I'm gonna let it come to consistency. And then I'm just gonna start pressing it in to shape. And I don't really like that dark piece, so I'm going to take that out. And I'm just going to start pressing it and getting it all where I need. And it's a little thin on the glitter, so pick up just a little bit more. And you don't want too much, because by the time you get the clear coat to, you know, kind of keep the glitter off your nail bed, if it's too thick, you look like you have a club. So I do try and make sure I don't get them too thick. I really try. Now the chunkier glitters I have a much harder time with. The black tips are a little chunkier, but I can file those from underneath if they're really bad. Alright, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got the glitter, or I've got the nail ready, so now I'm going to be sticking on my nail. And I've of course already put primer and dehydrator and primer on my nails and done all that kind of prep work. So now I'm just taking clear acrylic and I'm just kind of coating everything so I don't get any staining on my nails, and to build them up a little bit. So I get my ball of acrylic, and I work in relatively small batches because I'm not great at this yet. Still getting there. And then I kind of, when I get everything and as thick as I think I need it, I'd rather have some squish out than not enough in there, because having to take them off and do them all over again really sucks. And I've had that problem. So I get it all squished because I don't want it to settle in the middle. And then, I did my middle finger, not the next finger, but that's alright. You hold the dual form down for a few seconds, and then I kind of like to make sure it's good and stuck everywhere. Make sure it's where I want it, and then I just take the end of my acrylic brush. I scrape off any excess that's come squishing out. And try and get all that up. And we'll call that good. We'll do one more do the one I skipped. If I could get that black piece of glitter off, that'd be even better, but I don't know how that got on there, but anyway. So, a nice bead on there. Squish it in there. Get it patted into place. Probably need a little bit more acrylic in there. So I just kind of keep working it until I'm pretty happy with it, and then stick it on there and press it down. And I usually just give it a good squeeze for a few seconds. I usually go for 30 seconds or so till it feels like it's staying down, and then get a good scraping of the side. And I try to make sure, because I don't cut my tips, my nails down, that it's the acrylic squeezed all the way to the tip, because I've had it where it squeezes out the bottom and doesn't squeeze out the tip, and then there's a gap there, and that's annoying. That one looks okay. So this is kind of what it's gonna look like, and once I get them all done, I'll shape them and I'll be back. Okay, so I have the nails on now, and the dual forms have come off, and I'm starting to shape. So this is kind of I'm kind of going for an almond shape. So I'm just kind of file a little bit on each side until I kind of get as even as I can. We're going to call that one good. Go on to the next one, and this one looks like it's all sorts of a hot mess. Hopefully once I get it all done it'll look better. Otherwise I'll be redoing it. And if the skin is stuck, I pull it away. I usually don't have too much problem with that with the dual forms. It's one of the reasons I really like the dual forms. You do have to make sure you get the sides with the dual forms, just because there's a little bit of a ridge. And then it's just a matter of getting them the shape I want. I don't really want a sharp point on there. Just want it almond shaped. And it looks like I messed up the base a little bit, and I'm probably going to have to buff that down a little bit on that one. But, ah well. So, this one, pull the excess off. It usually doesn't take too long with the dual forms, which is why they're my absolute favorite now. And I actually have better luck with dual forms than I did doing them the old way. But I'm trying a new shape today, so that's a little bit more challenging. But I think it looks kind of good, so I'm pretty happy with this look. So anyway, I'll be back once I've... Okay, so I've gotten my nails shaped and everything's done. And this is the look I went for. I think it turned out really good. It's the pink is, let's see if the camera will focus. You can see where I got a little black glitter in the pink part, but here, this is a good one. The black and all that holographic in the black is really pretty, and then the pink skin tone is very iridescent with all the glitter, with all there's regular glitter in there, there's the glow in the dark glitter, and they glow really well. I just checked them out. So anyway, I'll take some pictures and I'll put that in the video, but I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.